All I'm going to say is, damn, now we are begging for donations with Cash App in the links of our video in the description. Isn't that just ridiculous that we are at a point now where we have to beg our audience to send us money through Cash App because we're getting our cars taken away, because we can't pay our bank note, we can't pay our rent. This is where YouTube has gone. We relied on YouTube as creators to make a full-time living. Now, I don't make a full-time living on YouTube, and I know a lot of us do. And if you do, I'm sure you know what you are doing, because there's creators out there that have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea how to manage money when they're making $8, $9, $10,000 a month on this platform, right? They should be investing that money for retirement. What retirement do you have if you're blowing money on your eyelashes, if you're blowing money on your hair, if you're blowing money traveling across the world through the United States, and then you're begging for money on YouTube? How pathetic is that? Why don't we start with our audience? Your audience on this platform is extremely important. Why would you want to ruin your audience if you have 85,000 subscribers? We'll just use that hypothetically for an example. Wouldn't you want to come clean with your audience first? Try and rebuild your connection with your audience, and then try and sell products, and then try and maybe smooth in there, like a smooth operator, and try and get money from your subscribers, right? Because the old audience is probably sick and tired of what's going on. So we need to prey on a new audience, right? And then once that audience gets stale, we rely on a new audience, and then a new audience, and then a new audience. It's just an ongoing thing that just keeps going on and on and on and on until we're beating it to death, until there's no more meat on the bone, until there's no more money and the money runs dry. Then we go back to square one, and then we start over again with shout outs, channel reviews, asking for Cash App donations, trying to sell products that had failed in the past that are well known to be failures. This is where we come to on YouTube. This is what we have come to beg for money. Why? Why do we need to do it? Why? Just tell me why. Why can't we go out and get a normal 9-to-5 job? Now, I'm not downing you if YouTube is your bread and butter. That means you are doing something right if you can make a full-time living off of YouTube. But again, there's creators out here on this platform that absolutely turn my stomach, right? And before people come after me in the comments, I'm not the only one making these type of videos, right? So I don't see why I need to be a target, because I'm speaking my opinion for entertainment purposes. This is what YouTube is for, right? And again, YouTube is not my bread and butter, so I don't need to worry about this financially. Now, you can say, oh, it's easy for you. You have another 9-to-5 job. Yes, I do, right? I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm making peanuts. I'm making nothing. That's why I structured my life to work a full-time living and make the money that I feel I deserve as an employee. Now, do I agree with everything that happens in this world in regards to my 9-to-5 job? No, right? If it was perfect, then everybody would be doing it, right? So I can nitpick my 9-to-5 apart. I can also nitpick the way creators are creating content. So now all of a sudden we want to be sad on YouTube because it's getting us views. And I will be making a video about that, by the way, because I just think that is a terrible thing to do. It's clickbait. And for starters, I'll leave it open-ended for another video. If you say you're going to quit YouTube, just quit and don't come back. Stop doing it for more views, because it's ruining your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is going to eventually just flatline, because you're telling them one thing and then doing another thing. You're telling them one thing and then doing another thing. I quit. Then you come back. Then you get another full-time job because YouTube's not working out. And then when that job doesn't work out, you want to go back to YouTube because you feel you can make more money on YouTube. This is just ridiculous. I mean, just don't make a video on YouTube. If you're truly going to quit and give up on YouTube, then don't ever come back. Never. Don't start a new channel saying that you're rebranded and you're refreshed and you're new and this, that, and the other thing. Just don't come back, because people just get tired of seeing that. They get tired of the lying. They get tired of the scams. They get tired of charging for channel reviews, which have no value whatsoever. They get tired of shout outs, which again is against YouTube's terms of services. And yes, it is. You can't tell somebody to go check out another channel to boost their views or to make them more money. That is against YouTube's terms of service. If you don't believe me, look it up yourself. It's not defined in those exact words, but you can't do it, right? So if YouTube isn't going to do anything about it, then creators like myself and other creators are going to make videos pointing out just that, because it needs to be well known that there are creators out there that don't want to hang with the norm of YouTube. And what do I mean by that, the norm of YouTube? We are a community of creators, right? Whether you're a viewer or a creator, you're going to watch this content because it entertains you. And if the entertainment that you're providing is of no value and doesn't do anybody any justice, then especially if you are scamming, as what we feel as being a scam. Now, you might say, well, in your eyes it's a scam, but in my eyes it's not. Well, face the facts. Do your due diligence and look up the facts. You will find facts, whether I'm talking about it or another creator is talking about it, or even if you Google the creator's name, you're going to find the facts. Now, can 25 people be wrong? Absolutely. Can 50 to 100 people be wrong? Maybe you're pushing your limit right there, right? If the same people are saying the same thing about the same creator, then it almost has to be true. I mean, why wouldn't it be true, right? Can you find anything on myself? Can you find anything on another creator that's making these type of videos? No. Why? Because we are giving you facts. We're not giving you BS. We have never scammed you in the past. We never misled you in the past, right? And you can say, whoa, Sam610, you said something about doing, another channel as far as YouTube growth. Yes, I did. And I came back and I said, you know what? I don't think this is my jam and I need to move on and pivot and do something different. And that's what I'm doing right now. I want to make content on a variety of different niches or niches. I don't want to be tied down, right? And I said that even before I even got into YouTube growth, because there's so many channels out there that do that. And I think that's the problem. Somebody makes a video about quitting YouTube. Another creator wants to make a video about quitting YouTube. Another creator makes a video about quitting their 9-to-5. Another creator makes a video about quitting their 9-to-5. Somebody makes a video about being evicted. Somebody else makes a video about being evicted. Somebody else makes a video about their car getting towed. Somebody else makes a video about, getting a car towed. Somebody makes a video that they're sad and depressed and emotional. Somebody else makes a video that they're sad, depressed, and emotional. It's like an ongoing thing, right? And I understand we want to stick by trends, right? On what works. I said that in the past, do what works. But do what works in an ethical way, in a way that you can relate to your viewer, that you're not constantly pulling strings of emotions, that you're a puppet master and you think you can just do whatever the hell you want on this platform and expect not to get any repercussions, right? Us as creators and us as viewers are your jury, your judge, and your executioner. We decide the fate of any creator on this platform. And I think that is the God's honest truth, if you will. No pun intended. This is where I leave this video. I just want to say that, what gives somebody the right to come on here and beg for money for Cash App donations. A donation is a donation because your viewer wants to give it to you. Whether it's a thank you in your comment, and they give you money through the thanks button or whatever, that's up to them. You don't ask for it. I mean, how dare you? Go out into the real world, put on your big boys and girls pants on, and get a damn job and work a 9 to 5. Whether it's 3 days in the office and you're 2 days home, whether you're going in 5 days a week, whether you're going in 7 days a week, it doesn't matter. Just get a job. I will catch you in the next one.